So guys, welcome to a new video. Some of you may have already noticed on Facebook that we are doing some things with Chris Rhodes. He has many guns from us, and today we will interview him because he has a match coming up in Wyoming. So Chris, tell us, introduce yourself as a handgun hunter. What does that mean? Introduce yourself, because in Germany, no one can imagine what that is.
I'm Chris Rhodes. I'm an avid handgun hunter in the United States of America. My background includes combat veteran United States Marine Corps, civilian law enforcement K-9 handler, and I'm the retired owner of Bayside Custom Gun Works. Handgun hunting's become my passion. It's all about the pursuit of game, just like any other hunting, but I have to get closer, I have to be more precise, and I have to practice a whole lot more in the off season to be ready for the pursuit of game with a much more difficult weapon to use in the field. It's what drives me day to day, and it's what I focus on all year long, getting ready for those fall seasons to go chase game.
Chris, that sounds incredibly fascinating. Could you kindly provide us with an explanation regarding the distances you will be shooting at and the equipment you will be utilizing in that particular shooting location? Tell us. Optics, bullets, that seems to be something different. Please tell us what you use there.
Handgun Hunters Competition is coming to Newcastle, Wyoming on June 14th and 15th of 2024. Handgun Hunters Competition is the largest gathering of handgun hunters in the United States. We cap just under 70 competitors, but we let all those competitors shoot as many divisions as they like, which is the same thing as running about 275 to 300 competitors to a match, and that's the max we can handle. It's a fun, exciting match. It's multiple targets at different distances per stage. We'll have 6 stages. We use all steel targets, except for we have one charging bear target that's a cardboard target. It's going to push everyone's skills. We have targets that are generally the size of vital areas for the animals. So for most North American big game, and most big game in the world, that's about an 8 to 10 inches our average size vital, and that's our average size plate is 8 to 10 inches. We also have some smaller ones to challenge the best of the shooters, and we have some bigger ones out there, but most of those bigger ones are placed at extreme distance to push them. We have multiple divisions. We have rimfire, where guys will shoot like a semi-auto rimfire handgun, such as this Valquartzen, or say like a Smith & Wesson 617, or even a single-shot 22 long rifle. And they'll run out to around 150 yards with one of these. Some will run pistol scopes or red dot optics. This is our most challenging division. We limit you to 10 rounds per stage, and you'll need all those rounds in most stages to get it done. It's our gateway drug to Handgun Hunters Competition that everyone competes in. Literally every competitor that signs up shoots rimfire. We also have Revolver iron sights and Revolver optics. So iron sight division would be self-explanatory. You'd have the iron sights that come on the gun. This one obviously has an optic on it. And it'd be a basic revolver or semi-auto pistol. So like your Glock 17, your 1911s, those kind of things can compete in those divisions. There are some other rules that you can find on our website for it. Then we have revolver or pistol optics, which that's what this would fit. So you could run a pistol scope or red dot sight such as this ultra dot, or you could run any kind of handgun scope. We'll have some semi-autos in the match running that division. We'll also have revolvers. Revolvers will be the primary gun used in that. And 357 seems to be the winning cartridge to shoot optics division. Once again, we'll go out to about the maximum effective range for revolver, which has been set years ago in the old steel silhouette games, about 200 yards. The majority of our targets will be under 120 yards. We'll have some that go from 120 to about 175, and then very few will go past 175 to 200. But all those targets out there are realistic vital sizes. Some are larger, and then we have some that are gonna push your limits. And we'll have like a small rabbit out there or something at a really long distance to really separate the shooters, help prevent us from having any ties. And then we also have one other division, single shot division. A lot of handgun hunters like single shots. They bridge the gap between a rifle and a pistol. They're normally in rifle chamberings. This one happens to be too big for the competition. It's in 6.5 284, but the short action cartridges they can run, and they'll shoot out there roughly 400 yards at the match. Once again, on realistic vital size targets. These guys have to do extreme precision. They're going to be fighting the wind and everything else in Wyoming. If you didn't know, Wyoming is known for its wind, and the farther you go, the tougher it gets to read the wind.
Chris, for us Europeans, this is very unusual. As a newcomer, is there any way for me to visit you in Wyoming? Is there anything to see there to get a taste of it?
Handgun Hunters Competition, once again, will be June 14th and 15th in Newcastle, Wyoming. We still have a couple slots left. If you want to get in, I believe there's 3 slots left as of the recording of this video. So there's still time for you to jump in there and get in.
Chris, I am truly a fan. So guys, if you're in Wyoming on June 17th or in the area around that time, why not pay a visit? Perhaps you'll have the opportunity to meet Chris and acquire further knowledge about the entire topic of discussion. But Chris, I have one last question. What is currently your favorite weapon?
So at SHOT Show 2024, something crazy happened. I was walking around SHOT Show and I turned a corner and I saw all these wheel guns in glass cases. And then I saw this Made in Germany sign and I had to go check it out. So I went over there and I started talking to Thomas Spohr. And next thing you know, I'm ordering a 286 competition. This thing blew me away on the floor. When you produce custom guns for a living like I did, and you handle literally every make and model out there through time, it takes a lot to impress you. It's very seldom that I go, I gotta have it and I want to have it now. I mean, I placed my order before I left SHOT Show. Actually, I placed it in the middle of the night after I looked at it. I had to have one. This thing's just impressive. The machining on it's impressive. There's things I couldn't do when I was building a custom. I didn't build complete guns. I mean, I would take a Smith & Wesson or something and customize it into something else. When I'm doing that, I'm always trying to fix what's wrong with the gun. So I'm always behind the 8 ball trying to get there. This gun is completely machined. Every last piece of it is machined. So they're starting with as close to perfection as you can get instead of fixing a bunch of problems. And that just blew me away there when I was at SHOT Show and I picked this up and I immediately could see the machining quality of the gun. The accuracy's been phenomenal. The whole system I got going together between the nail grips, the ultra dot optics, and the cutting edge bullets is doing accuracy that I was incapable of producing on a regular out of my custom guns. Some custom guns would do it, not every one of them. And so far we've got 2 right here that'll do it. And this definitely wasn't cherry picked because I ordered this one as it was already on the boat ride over. I mean, it shoots phenomenal. There's not many guns out there that are shooting half-inch groups at 50 yards regularly. I mean, it's not like it's wallet groups, it's regularly doing it. And for me to shoot prairie dogs that are about the size of a small soda bottle or a small water bottle out to just under 200 yards with them in one-shot connections, that's pretty insane. This gun literally came in the mail to my FFL. I had a day to go zero it. I had the Ultra Dot Gen 2 30mm on there at that time. And I went straight to Texas and went hunting with it. We got it in the field really quick to get a good review of it, and it absolutely performed. It just fits like a glove. And that was before I even had the nils on it. The thing fit like a glove. It's basically Smith & Wesson L-frame shape and weight and balance. But say they fixed all those problems that would have been left in that L-frame, and it comes out nearly perfect. I can't say enough good about it. They've completely impressed me. The accuracy is ridiculous. If you've never had a super accurate firearm, you gotta get one. This thing is crazy accurate, and it's crazy accurate right out of the box with no work whatsoever. Every other high-end production I've ever purchased still needed some work, and this thing literally runs right out of the box. All I did was bolt on a set of grips, which takes 2 screws, screw on a scope base, which takes 3 screws, and mount my optic. And that was it. And this thing's been doing phenomenal since with 0 work.
Chris, I am especially pleased that you like our weapons so much and appreciate our work. Hey everyone, if you have some spare time, make sure to visit Wyoming on the 17th, get educated on the topic, subscribe to our channel, click on the bell icon for notifications, and we look forward to seeing you soon.